Alright, here we go again. Sorry if I'm booming loud, I am ready and willing to go. As you can see, I have Mac Pro unplugged and on the floor. Ready for installation, some more drives. Alright, my Apple fanny pack just opened, just fell on me. That is my brother's MacBook Pro 13-inch box in there that we got when I went to the Apple store to find out if I can get this thing. Got that for my brother's college, but when we got there, oh yeah, we don't have it. So I guess the only way to buy it's online. So people who go to the store, don't buy it. Don't worry about it. It's not there. Don't even think. It's not there. Okay, let's pop that latch. This is how you get into the Mac Pro, and my headset is slipping off my head. Great way to continue a video. So just lift up the door. This is what I loved about the Mac Pro. First of all, it's made out of solid aluminum, and second, door pops off like this. As you can see, I have it laying on a nice towel. Best way to cushion it so you don't get any scratches, but unfortunately the better way to do it is an anti-static mat. Unfortunately, I do not own one, so I'm just going with that. Let's give you a good look inside. I have my 250GB, 500GB hard drives, both Hitachis. Came with Apple when the computer was bought. 4 gigs of RAM on these riser cards. It's a little warm because it was just obviously on. Got my 2 CD drive burners in there. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you're going to get into the CD drive, this must be unlocked. This hatch. Otherwise, see, it's locked. I can pop it out. Anyway, let's get to the graphics card. The only tools you need, look up my computer. The only tools you need, obviously I'm recording on some other computer, recording on my MacBook Pro. The only tools you need to get into the graphics card is your fingers, if it's not factory sealed. So let me get the handy dandy iPhone 4 in for some other camera work, because it has an HD camera itself. Nice flash, and it has 8 gigs of battery. So let's flip this on here. Camera mode, see what it does. Let's give me a light. Yes, beautiful. So let's get in here. Okay, so here we are. Let's get in there. Audio might be different on this. See, video on there is very nifty. We got this darn laptop, keeps falling asleep. Anyway, see there's 2 screws right there. One there and one there. That's all you need to unscrew and loosen up the PCI Express brackets. So give it a good couple turns. Don't need any tools for this, but if you're one of those people who are paranoid about your devices getting damaged, then yes, tools are the way to go. I will be using Final Cut Pro to edit this, which will make life a lot easier. Here we go. Removed. Let's see. Okay, so here's the graphics card. As you can see, I moved it up a couple PCI Express slots out of the first slot. It's there. This is the first one. It's backwards. If I went like this, that's the way it would be normally. This is the Radeon, the Nvidia 730 GT graphics card. It's a 215 or 16 megabyte VRAM graphics card that is a hunk of junk, has no fan, and it was 2006 standard, and now it's basically worthless. So let's rip this thing out. Okay. As you can see right down there, I don't know how good my handy dandy camera work is. Yep, right there. See there's a little handle right underneath the heatsink. I'm going to grab it with my other hand so I can get in there. Yeah, I don't think you've ever seen this ever before in a video. Right where my finger is, right there. You got a wrong bracket. Right where my finger is. You pull that back and it'll release the PCI Express card. So let's do that. And the card should be released. And I'm trying to get this out now. And there it is. Ow. If anybody's watching the video, you just saw my headset get ripped off. Yeah, there it is. This thing has no fan. The best heat dissipation it has is this plastic heatsink. It's 2 dVi. That's the only thing that I like about it. And it's crapped out. So now, let's come over here. And let's install the new beauty, the Radeon 577 graphics card. Hold on a moment as I wake up the computer because it's fallen asleep. Let us install the graphics card before I put the Molex power cable in. And for anybody who doesn't know, the Molex power cable is right there. You see those two things? It's It's right over here. This is right next to the main fan assembly in the front. So let us install the graphics card. Oh, before we do that, we have to remove the two dust brackets that maintain airflow. These things are vital, and if you have an open slot, your computer may be overheating. These keep your airflow going in your computer, but we only need one to be replaced in there. The other two can go. You know what? I'm just going to go into preferences. I'll be right back and turn off the sleep. This is annoying. Here we go. We're getting very hot, 4 minutes in. Let us install the bulky graphics card. I'm going to put this camera down for a minute. Okay. Ooh, fits in there like a glove. Oh, except I have to go like that. Okay. Problem. This is not fitting in very well. Because it's a full-length PCI Express card, and the Mac Pro has a full-size EA Express card, except these brackets are preventing it from just sliding in there. There we go. No? How am I supposed to get this in? Seriously. Am I supposed to just like... Okay. Ah, got it. Hope I didn't damage anything. Okay, so now we just line this up. It's in that bracket. Make sure it's in that bracket over there, and it's lined up with that. Put this phone down. I'm going to use the phone as a way to get in there to make sure it's all tighty-tighty and tight. Okay, it looks like we're good. Press down, and it's installed. Beautiful. So now that's nice and tight. Now let's get the Molex power cable in there. According to what I've seen, this side goes over here. Hold on one moment. There are people talking outside my room. For that to pass. So basically, right there is your power cable. That's the other side. You plug your big end into that. If I can get my fingers to get in there. It's just hard to record at the same time putting the cable into it. Hang on a minute. Alright. Alright, cable has been attached to the graphics card. Give it a firm press to make sure it's tightly secured. Metal is cutting me because I'm leaning against the sharp edge. Problem with metal enclosures. Anyway, so down there, right below there, that is one of the Molex power cables, and I need that to be hooked up, so let's hook it in. Okay. Video might be a little shaky because I'm trying to aim through the camera viewfinder. Which way am I shooting? This way. Okay. Secured. The graphics card is firmly in the computer. Let's call it a day. Boot it up. Should be good. Back in a minute. Alright, people, here we go. I have the Mac Pro 1,1 sitting plugged in with all of its I/O, ready for me to hit the moment of truth button, the power switch, and we will see how it will react to the new graphics card. It's going to be very interesting. Legacy Mac Pro first boot. Here we go. And hopefully it does not load into boot camp. I tried installing Windows and it exploded. Because Windows does that sometimes. Let me turn on the okay, this time it's booting up the Mac OS X, not Boot Camp, because Boot Camp I deleted. Here we go. Speaker system's on. Even if I had the speaker on, it would not go through the speakers because it always bongs internally. Who knows why? It's Apple. Okay. It's loading up. Probably thinking, what the hell is this new graphics card? Normally with my boot ups, it'll have the screen will flash purple, red, blue, green. Depends on the day. But, ooh, it's good. Second's graphics display is booting up. Let me jostle the connector I have is a little bit old. Yeah, there we go. Should work now. if I'm in the shot. Okay. If everything goes well, a utility should pop up asking me about my PCI Express cards. There it goes. The utility has popped up. Let me mute this for a second. To make sure that we get the preferred video setting. Yeah, it's basically telling me there's a new graphics card installed. So let's set this up with 16 and 16. Yeah, PCI Express should do. Yeah, it should do. Good, it's all booted up. Let's go take a look at my movies are in there. The graphics card. Okay, doesn't say anything there. More info. Storage, displays, display preferences. Nope, that's not it. Sorry. It's in overview, system report. That's it. That's the key. And we go into graphics and displays. That's it. Radeon 577. How do I blow this up? I do not know. But whatever, it is there. Radeon 577 is installed. PCI Express slot 1. It's all good. It's got my main monitor hooked up to it. So I believe that finishes our install of the Radeon 577 and unboxing. I will write a little review at the end of this after I've done some minor adjustments, you know, go through some games and stuff and just put it through its paces, see how it does. So that concludes this video. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe.